Let's go back in time to 1997 in Vancouver, Washington. A young Chael Sonnen picked up his first MMA win by defeating Ben Haley. 5 years later, Sonnen would beat middleweight contender Jason Mayhem Miller, and then he went on a 4-fight win streak to become 6-0 in MMA, before picking up his first loss to Trevor Prangley at FFA 5. After 2 more fights, 1 win and 1 draw, he would face Forrest Griffin, yes, that Forrest Griffin, to receive his second loss. After getting 8 wins and 4 losses in the next 2 years in smaller promotions such as XFO and Super Fight, he would make his way to the UFC, debuting against Rento Sabarol at UFC 55, losing to a triangle choke in the second round. In his next fight, Sonnen was able to revenge his first loss, defeating Trevor Prangley. His third fight in the UFC, he would lose to Jeremy Horn for the 3rd time. There were 2 losses coming in his time before the UFC. He was then released for the UFC for the first time. He would find himself in both dogfights in May 2006 and winning 4 straight in the promotion, defeating Tim Kruger, Alexei Oleinik, Tim McKenzie, and defeated Amar Sullivan. In December 2007, Sonnen would make his debut for the promotion WEC. He was on a 5-fight win streak entering the promotion, but he lost his first major title fight against Paulo Fajalo for the WEC middleweight title. The fight ended in controversy though, as the referee stopped the match saying Sonnen verbally submitted, but Sonnen argued he was yelling no when the referee was asking, "Are you done?" A rematch was set up, but it was changed when Fajalo entered a drug rehabilitation center, so Sonnen faced prospect Brian Baker. Sonnen dominated the fight. Sonnen and Fajalo met again, but Fajalo weighed 7 pounds over the 185-pound limit, so the bout was a non-title match. Sonnen won by unanimous decision, but not the title. Sonnen made his way back to the UFC, going 8-1 after his loss at UFC 60 against Jeremy Horn, and being 23-9-1, he would lose in his return fight to the legendary Jiu-Jitsu Damian Maia at UFC 95. At UFC 98, Sonnen took a fight on 22 days' notice as he had to cut 36 pounds to meet the weight requirement. That is crazy. He would beat Dan Miller. Sonnen then would beat Yushi Okami and Nate Marquardt to become 3-1 in his return, and became the #1 contender for the UFC middleweight title. His opponent, Anderson Silva. This is where Sonnen broke out. He would trash talk Anderson Silva, even stating that he would make Silva retire. As we all know, Sonnen was dominating the match all the way to the 5th round, till Silva got Sonnen in a triangle armbar and Sonnen tapped out. The fight was given Fight of the Night and Fight of the Year by World MMA Awards. Sonnen would get in some trouble with the California State Athletic Commission, but that is a different topic for a different time. No reason to cover it here. He was suspended for 2 years. After returning from the suspension, Sonnen would return, beat Brian Sand, and then defeating Michael Bisping. After this win, Sonnen would rematch his greatest challenger, Anderson Silva. In this match, Sonnen took down Silva and dominated the first round, but got tripped up and was TKO'd by Silva in the second round. Sonnen's next challenge was the seemingly unstoppable John Jones. The fight took place April 27, 2013 at UFC 159. Jones beat Sonnen in the first round, but Jones got one of the nastiest toe injuries ever, and if the doctor would have seen it, at the end of the first round, Sonnen may have been awarded the victory in the light heavyweight title. Sonnen then would have faced Mariuszta Shogun Rua on August 17, 2013, and he won via guillotine choke. Sonnen then faced Rashad Evans on November 16, 2013, losing his last fight in the UFC. Sonnen was supposed to face Vanderlei Silva, but he failed a drug test and retired from MMA for the first time. Then in September 2016, he signed with Bellator. He then faced Tito Ortiz at Bellator 170. He lost to submission in the first round, and then he faced Vanderlei Silva and got his 30th win, defeating him by unanimous decision. He would then go on and beat Quentin Rampage Jackson in the first round of the Heavyweight Grand Prix. Sonnen then would face one of the best heavyweights of all time, the final Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, at Bellator 192, and he lost. On June 14, 2019, Sonnen would face Lyoto Machida and lose. He'd put his gloves down in the cage and announce his retirement from MMA, having a career stretching over 22 years. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you want to see different in the comments. Like I said, I'm very open for critiquing, and I shall see you guys later. Bye bye.